How to repair lid error 4.7 on Centrifuge EBA 200. Utilize the provided Allen key to manually disengage the locking mechanism by carefully rotating it counterclockwise. This enabling you to proceed with the removal and subsequent cleaning of all tube holders. To open the covers securely, you will need torque screws specifically designed for this purpose, torque 20 and torque 10. For safety precautions, please ensure to turn off the power and disconnect the power cable located at the rear of the device. Utilize a torque 20 screwdriver to carefully remove the 4 screws positioned at the back, as well as the additional 4 screws located at the bottom, clearly indicated. This will grant you access to the internal components of the device. With caution and attentiveness, gradually extract the seal ring. Exercise care throughout this process to avoid causing any damage or excessive wear. Thoroughly examine the seal ring for signs of deterioration or potential need for replacement. It is worth noting that the seal ring is typically affixed with silicone glue, which may pose a challenge during removal. Utilizing a torque 10 screwdriver, proceed to remove the 2 front screws that secure the covers in place. Take the opportunity to thoroughly inspect the covers for any noteworthy signs of damage. When lifting the cover, exercise extreme care to ensure the delicate display cable is handled with cares and remains intact. Using a flat Phillips screwdriver, carefully detach the display cable connector from the main board. This action will provide access to the lid lock mechanism. At the bottom, you will find 2 torque 20 screws securing it in place. Additionally, observe the mechanical lock levers positioned at the top. Upon inspection, it is evident that one gear is missing, which serves as a clear indication that the levers are unable to move. A direct replacement of the gear is not an immediate solution, due to the incomplete adhesion of the gear to the spindle. This situation causes the spindle to rotate independently without effectively engaging the gear. To proceed with testing, connect the power and reattach the original cover. This will allow us to assess the functionality of the lid lock mechanism. Inserting a reinforced gear might pose some difficulty, which is actually a positive indication that both the spindle and gear are intact. Once the gear is properly in place, reattach the cover for testing purposes. Take note of the excellent stability achieved by the gear. Power on the unit and monitor the immediate indicator for any lid error messages. Gently press down and lock the lid. Adjust the necessary parameters and perform a test run, as displayed on the screen. If everything appears satisfactory, the lock opens at the end of the cycle. It confirms that the lid lock mechanism is functioning properly. Now let's replace the damaged top cover with a new one. Reattach the display cable to the main board. Run another test with the new board just before screwing it down to confirm the lock is functioning well. We can confirm the lock is working okay and screws down the 2 front torque 10. Turn off the machine and flip it upside down to access the 4 screws at the base and the back of the machine to hold the covers. Perform a final comprehensive test of the machine to ensure its functionality. Verify that the centrifuge operates responsively and smoothly. Additionally, confirm that the lock mechanism is functioning correctly without any issues. Carefully return the cleaned tube holders to their designated positions and observe the spinning of the rotor. Close the lid carefully and never bang the lid. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, share, and comment.